Money way no delay. Transactions we go last. One pay the shop well. Say yes to more today. No wahala, no stress. One baby way. One pay the bill. Say yes to more. One pay the bill. Say yes to more. We dey live better life. No more hustle, no more strife. One pay with the vibe. That's so we dey survive. Recharge data quick. Bills dey clear like breeze. Buy airtime, no tricks. PalmPay with it please. PalmPay the bill. Say yes to more. PalmPay the bill. Say yes to more. Recharge data quick. Bills dey clear like breeze. Buy airtime, no tricks. PalmPay with it please. PalmPay the bill. Say yes to more. PalmPay the bill. Say yes to more. PalmPay the bill. Make life easy, fast. Money way no delay. Transactions we go last. One pay the shop will.
Hi everyone, good afternoon and welcome to another live edition. We are so happy to have you join us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. We are live on all these platforms. So please invite your friends. You can see this is the full house. Something is going to happen. Something is going on today. I mean, you need to be part of the live to see my beautiful ladies. Okay, guys, please make sure you invite someone to join today's live. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. I have my ladies here with me. I mean, it's a full house. And you need to know what it's all about. So please invite your friends, tell them to join us. Make sure you join the live up until the end, the very end, because there's so much to share, so much to know. So please invite your friends. We're live on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. All right, so having said that, I mean, I'm sure some of you're wondering, oh, these beautiful ladies, what are here? Are they here for? What are they going to say? I mean, some of them, they are not so, they are familiar faces somehow, but maybe not to you guys. So let's quickly introduce ourselves. But before we do that, I don't know if you saw what we had out there for our purple women. I mean, earlier, sometime this year, during the International Women's Day, there was this initiative that we had PalmPay, as a way to empower women in the tech space, taxis. We wanted to have more taxis in the tech industry. And because of that, there was this initiative that PalmPay had going. It's the PalmPay Purple Woman. It's a way of empowering the women. And part of the initiative was a master class, and there was this award, these beneficiaries for internship program, and these ladies are beneficiaries of this internship program. So today they are going to share their stories. I mean, you would love to know what they've been up to. So let's get to meet you.
Hi, I'm Emodi Princess,
Okay.
social media analyst.
My name is Angela Agassi. I work with the HR team.
Hi, my name is Yetunde Folari. I'm a software engineer.
Okay, I mean, now we know their name. This is Chiamaka, this is Angela, and
Yetunde.
Yetunde. All right. So before we get into, let's know what's happening. Let's see what the comment is like. Okay, guys. While we're looking out for your comments, thank you for joining us. Please keep inviting your friends. We need them to be part of today's live. So let's start with you, Chiamaka. Princess. She would like to be called Princess. Okay, so Princess, what was it like when you were announced as one of the beneficiaries of this internship program? What was it like for you? What was the feeling?
It was actually a mix of
Mm-hmm.
surprise and yeah, it was quite surprising. I I expected it, but everything that came with it was quite unexpected and it was pleasant. It was a pleasant surprise. That's it.
Okay, so you worked hard for it and you were happy to be one of the beneficiaries.
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know because it was a heated one. We had lots of people that signed up for this. There were many people in the program, and at the end of the day, we just selected 10 women, and they are part of the 10 women. That's something to be excited about. What about you here today? What was the feeling like?
Just like Princess mentioned, it was rewarding because I also sort of expected it because I put in the work. The moment I was selected to attend the event, I already know that somehow, some way, I am going to get to work here, and that is what I did. I positioned myself very well for it, and so it's just nice to know that hard work is actually being rewarded. So it was a mixture of excitement plus what's the word again? Fulfillment for me at
Okay,
the end of the day.
that's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, before I get to you, Angela, I would like to ask, what do you think motivated you to, get into the master class?
For me, it was, I wouldn't say curiosity per se, but like as a software engineer, I was already a software engineer before I got into
Okay.
PalmPay. But I was wondering, like I kept wondering, what do software engineers actually do in the fintech space? I would really like to like get in and get insights on what they actually do in the fintech space. So that was it for me.
Okay, so it was more like not just the curiosity, but you wanted to know more.
Yes, there's a flair for it.
Flair for knowledge and all
Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, what about you, Angela? Let's go back to the experience. I know for her it was interesting, it was exciting. For her, she was like excited to know that her hard work paid off, like that fulfillment. So what about you? How would you describe your experience in one word when you were called as one of the beneficiaries?
In one word, surprise. Surprise will have to be the word
Okay.
because it was a very, why I use the word surprise? It was a very, during the master class, the 3 days program. So it was very intense. We had lots of brilliant, intelligent women on the
Yeah.
program. So it
Definitely.
wasn't, not like I didn't put myself out there, but to know that points whereby a little of will I be able to make it, not knowing that I've actually done something worth
Yeah.
noticing.
Yeah.
So yes, I was just surprised, but then excited still. Thank you.
Okay. So how has the journey been so far? So it's few months in now. So what would you say the journey has been like?
The journey has been
Okay.
it has been uplifting. It has been really it has been really pleasant. Like
Okay.
everyone has been very, very encouraging.
Mm-hmm.
It's believe me, I had a vision in mind when I came here, and it was entirely not what I had in mind. The whole team, they never treated me like an intern. It was a full hands-on experience. Everyone is giving you jobs to do as if you've been working here for years, and then everyone is so warm. It's Like if I have the chance, I would do this over and over.
Okay, I mean that's good to know. I mean it's good to know that your experience is one to is a memorable one. I mean I'm happy for you. So guys, for those of you that are still joining, we have the Purple Women here with us live, and initially we had this there's this initiative that PalmPay started. This is like the 2.0. We had this last year and then this year. So it's a way of empowering women, you know, growing the taxis. Make sure we have enough taxis in the industry. So PalmPay gave internship beneficiary. We have like 10 of them, 10 beneficiaries of from the internship program that PalmPay rewarded people. And they are beneficiaries of this internship program from the masterclass that we did. So today we are just, we want to get an insight of what their experience, their experience have been like. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So please guys, keep inviting your friends, let them join us. We are live on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. Get your friends to join us. I mean, there's so much to learn there. Okay, when the 3.0 goes out, you need to know what it has been like for that that were there before you. So make sure you invite your friends to join us. I mean, I'm seeing some of you. Oh, there's Yakubu Ibrahim. It's so good. I'm a PalmPay agent in Jigawa. All right. That's good to know. Please do well to tell us where you're watching from. It would be nice to know where you're watching from. Oh, okay. There's wow, internship program benefit. Yes, yes, that is PalmPay for you. I do always say that there's no dull moment here in PalmPay. So let's get back to, you know, getting to know more about these ladies, their journey, and what it has been like for each and every one of them. All right. Who do I give this question to? I mean, for this is not a hot seat. This is definitely not a hot seat. All right. So guys, okay, what's one decision?
Oh.
What's that one decision that you made that you think changed, you know, made your journey to be quite memorable, quite you know, the way you described your journey, it's fantastic, it's exciting and all that. So what is that one decision that you think you made that shaped the whole journey for you?
That decision would be intentionality, being
Okay.
intentional. So when I joined the Purple Woman, or when I was announced as one of the Purple Woman interns to
Yes.
join PalmPay. So initially, before joining PalmPay, I had a soft skill which was data analysis, and
Mhm.
thankfully, I found myself in the HR team.
Okay.
And HR has to do with data, sensitive data that has to do with the people,
Yeah.
ranging from a lot of things, their lifestyle, their a lot of things basically that I might not be able to say because it's HR, of
Yeah.
course. So being intentional in the sense that my earliest days when I joined the HR team, I would not call it a mistake per se, but it was an oversight. And
Okay.
I literally sent a mail to say almost everybody in the company, and
Okay. Yeah.
that was I don't know how. I was not excited about it because of
Yeah.
course it was still a learning phase for me. I
Yeah.
didn't know how some of these things worked. So my line manager, I don't know if I can mention his name, but yeah, but my line manager,
Okay.
who is also a very kind manager,
Yeah.
corrected me with what's the word? Corrected me with love, and I was able to pull through. So I told myself, I am in HR department. I cannot be found making mistakes. I cannot be
Yeah.
found making certain mistakes.
Yeah.
So if I must strive in this department, if I want to build a career in this department,
Mhm.
I need to be intentional with every information, every detail, every details I get and how I treat people and how I treat my data. Thank you very much.
All right, that's so good. I mean, you have to be intentional about these things. When you are intentional about growing, when you are intentional about making the best out of an opportunity, I mean, it's a learning curve, and the you are now, it's something to be
Yeah.
proud of. So let me give this one to Princess. Princess, what do you think is that big decision that you made that shaped your journey?
Yeah, I like that question. So um I'm gonna say something that sounds like what she said.
All
But
right, go for it.
okay, let me give this first. So when I was growing up,
All
if
right.
my mom is cooking, she doesn't watch the pot. But she sends me there. She insists I stand to watch the pot. And when I ask why, she says, I've used this pot for years. It's my pot. You just started using it. If you don't start it, you burn my food. So then when my
Okay.
line manager um keeps telling me don't do this, don't do that, I always get angry, like, why can't I do it? Why? And then
Okay.
he kept telling me over and over again that I've been here before you. If you do this, this is what's going to happen. If you do that, that's what's going to happen. And over time, I thought, oh, this man's disturbing me. But believe me, he wasn't disturbing me. If I'd taken his advice right from day one, I would have not made a lot of mistakes I made. And I am glad that I actually started taking his advice at some point, and my life became a lot easier.
Okay, that's a good one. I mean, it's always nice when you have the right mentors, people that will
Right.
guide you, you know, and
Right.
that's what this internship program, that's the plan, that was the idea behind it. I mean, the masterclass was about, you know, giving the knowledge, but then the internship was about giving you that hands-on
Experience.
experience that you need to, you know, get into the world of labor markets with your head lifted high and all. Like, I mean, no hurdles that you can't cross. All right, Yetunde, what of you? I mean, I would like to hear from you. What's that big decision that you made?
For me, the big decision I made was actually before I got into PalmPay.
Okay.
The decision, just like she mentioned earlier, she mentioned intentionality.
Okay.
I made that big decision to actually start all over again. Like I mentioned, I was already a software engineer before I got into PalmPay, but I really wanted to get into the fintech space, so I did not actually mind starting from the bottom.
Oh.
Right. That is it for me. Like
Okay.
I had to be so intentional about what I want for myself and what I want for my career, where I see myself in the next couple of years. So I had to actually make that big decision to start all over again. So, and so far so good. It has been an amazing journey.
Okay. I mean, I love I love the fact that when you recount what the experience was or is for you, it's one that you are happy about.
Right.
And I also love the fact that you've grown from the person you were to the person that you are now, the person sitting with me. I mean, I remember meeting all of you, you know, during the whole PalmPay Purple Women Masterclass and all that when you started, and it's been, the growth is
I'm not
so
sure I
visible.
remember meeting you at the event.
Maybe
I'm not sure
yeah,
about that.
but I met each and every one of you.
Individually.
Yes. So maybe because then and now. Well, okay. So it's really good to know that, I mean, the growth is there, the intentionality is there. That's you know, calming down and all that. That's when it comes to your career, it's not about the skill, it's not about the knowledge, you know it and all that. Is about being intentional. You need some other soft skills to be able to pull through and all that. Okay, is it, I would say that from what you all have said, it's obvious that you've learned a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obvious that you've learned a lot from when you started and now, being intentional and all that, an exciting experience. But I would like to know, what's that key learning? That key thing that, okay, even if you take away everything that I've learned, this is one thing that when you wake me up, this is one thing I can hold on to, that after my phase here, this is something that I really learned, something that grew with me from the beginning up until now. So what do you think is that thing for you yet today?
For me, I would say it is the skill that I eventually acquired through this internship.
Okay.
Before I joined PalmPay, I was a software engineer, but I was writing a different kind of programming language, right? When I got into PalmPay, I realized the kind of programming language used here is kind of an enterprise level programming language. So even after PalmPay, even if, like, one thing you can't take away from me is the experience, the skill that I've actually gained. Right now, I can literally work in any top fintech company in Africa, right? So that's one thing I believe you can't. The skill is mine at the end of the day. You can't take it away from me.
That's the idea, and I'm happy for you.
Thank
So
you.
Angela, what about you?
For me, I would say managing people. Of course, I'm in HR department, managing people. And when it comes to managing people, you have to drop your emotions aside, regardless of how you feel. If you feel this person is good, this person is saying it right, you have to drop your emotions aside and do what is right by the people and also by the business. So yes, it has been it has been an exciting journey, and I know join initially, as I said, I never knew data. I never knew there was so much data in the HR department until I became part of the department. And so to say, I don't know if this is a big review, but
I hope it's not
yes,
a big
yes,
review.
I don't want to say this is a big review, but
Alright.
there I would like to put it out. I'll be pursuing my career in the HR.
Okay.
Yes, so-
That's absolutely a big review.
yes,
All right.
all thanks to PalmPay.
Yeah,
of course.
congratulations.
Thank you
I
very
mean,
much.
it's good to know that you now have a plan.
Yes, yes,
The
yes,
focus is
exactly.
there. You
There is
can
a
see
path.
your future in the human
Yeah.
resource department. So congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. So what about you? What's the key learning? Something
That would definitely be overcoming anger management issues.
Okay.
You mentioned it yourself. You said you are now calm.
Okay.
You know.
I want to believe there's more to Princess than the whole phase of taking in what she's being taught and all that. So there's more to that. The key thing, we are talking about the big one, not everything.
Okay.
So Princess, what would you say that is for you?
All right, so prior to coming to PalmPay, I've always loved writing. I wrote, I took a writing jobs before, but I really wasn't taking it seriously.
Okay.
And then on getting here, I thought I would apply the same methods I used before. Because if I may say so myself, I'm actually a very good writer. But on getting to PalmPay, I realized that I am like fresh cocoa. Like the one in the cup that has been made with sugar and everything. And then when one keeps telling me you don't write it this way, you write it that way, I'm like, what's the difference between all of them? And over time, I got to learn that the same way you will write for one thing is different from the way you write for another thing. And then I started learning to write again. I forgot everything I had learned before, because if I didn't forget it, I would not have been able to move on. I had to forget everything that, okay, I used to know this before, but it was wrong. This is the new way to do things now. And believe me, even in my personal writing now, I'm seeing a difference. It's a very big difference, because now I'm paying more attention to the tone. the mood, and everything.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
I think I have
That's
the PRO
cool.
team to thank for that.
Oh, okay, okay. Let's celebrate this one for you. All right, that's really nice. I mean, it's good, coming from someone that also. It's good to know that you've grown not just in work
That's
related, but
as a
also in
matter
your
of fact,
personal
that's
life.
commendable because
Yeah,
I've
it
written in the
is.
past and I know how difficult it
It
was. Not
takes
like
a
a
lot.
nice experience
It's
for
not
me.
easy.
It was a terrible experience
Yeah.
for me, by the way.
I mean, you
Writing
need to
is
write to
difficult.
connect to
Yeah,
people.
writing
You
is
need
difficult.
that connection should be
Yes.
there
So
when
I'm
you're
glad you are able to like.
We're all excited for you.
Yeah.
So you see, it's
no.
not just the. So it's not the coming down. She was born
Yeah.
calm.
Right,
This is
right.
all right. So we're so happy for you, Princess. All right. Now that she mentioned the writing, that's probably a hobby for you.
Yes.
Okay, so what about you? Let me give this one to you today. So outside work when you're not pumping, when you're not within the four walls of pumping, when you're not working, what do we expect to see Yetunde doing?
More coding, maybe. I'm an introvert.
That's like more work.
But aside from work,
Okay.
aside from work, maybe
Yeah.
just cooking. Like it is my hobby. I love to cook. I cook a
Cooking
lot.
up a storm.
Yeah, I cook a lot. That's what I do in my
Okay.
spare time.
Okay, what about you, Angela?
For me, aside PalmPay, I am also a very introverted person.
Oh, really?
And one thing I'll say, all the spotlights, the glam, PalmPay, I feel like I'm no longer introverted because a lot of persons now sees me on socials. But yeah, to answer your question, I just love to spend time with family and loved ones. So
Mhm.
just stay away from drama and then enjoy. I also enjoy reading. That's
Mm.
one of my favorite things to do. And maybe sometimes see movies, but reading and then loved ones and
Um,
movies. Yeah, basically.
Okay, I'm sorry for those of you watching us. It's so sad that I'm surrounded by introverts and all that. But well, maybe I'm going to enjoy a nice meal from her and then get to
Definitely.
read
Yeah,
and then
yeah. Spend time with me.
spend time with her as well. So I mean, it's good to know that outside we have a work-life balance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
that's
try.
something. So one quick question: where do you see yourself? I know usually they'll ask you 5 years from now and all that. So let's bring it down a bit. Um, you went through the master class, you have your ambition. For you, you want to venture into the human resource. For you, coding is still your first love and
Yeah,
forever
right.
love. And for you, we won your heart, the marketing department. All right. So where do you see yourself 3 years from now?
Okay, let me go first.
Okay.
I am actually going to pursue a career in marketing, but I've always had my head in the clouds right from when I was a child. I'm still in the clouds.
Oh.
I daydream often, and that's what makes me a really good writer. So
Uh-huh.
it's not. I'm not sure it's going to be up to those 3 years. 3 years is too far. I see myself as one of the biggest playwrights in the world.
That's a lady with an ambition
I'm
there.
seeing my name up there.
All right. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, Angela, what about
Okay, for me, in 3 years, okay, growth is constant.
you?
So currently, I'm currently running human resource certification programs already. And as I initially mentioned, I want to build a career, and in 3 years, be a very big human resource person in the industry, Nigeria and internationally as a whole.
Okay. Uh, all right. What about you, Yetunde?
For me, in the next couple of years, it would be cloud engineering, AI, ML. That's like the career progression for me as a software engineer. Big things. I like doing big things.
She will be going with the trend. I mean, she's not going.
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I have this question for you, Angela.
Okay.
So you started this program and I know you have your ambition, your aspiration. You had a vision of where you want to be, what you want to attain with this program. So, how would you describe the you before you started this program and the you now?
Oh, thank you very much for that question.
Okay.
Okay, the me before I started this program, I just recently finished my service year, so it was, what will I do myself? What will I do myself? How do I position myself in the Nigerian market, or how do I position myself? So I think I even saw the adverts on IG. So when I saw
Mm-hmm.
it, I was like, oh, PalmPay. And initially, prior to that time, a friend of mine already sold PalmPay to me. I use PalmPay's accounts. And I was like, but skeptical much. So, but I still opened a PalmPay account. So when I eventually saw that advert, like, oh, Purple Women internship registration, blah blah blah, close. Ah, I just did it. I just registered nonchalantly. So as I said, I was surprised when I was called that I was one of. So from where I was to not knowing what I want to do, or to not knowing what career path I would really love to pursue, that was like 6 months ago, to the me of the now that has a direction and know, like, okay, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to pursue, and say, oh, for a couple number of years, if
Okay.
I have, I would like to say fulfilled. If I am fulfilled in this particular position or this career, I may now say, okay, I want to venture into something else. But then I know, like, I am now a bag of knowledge. Thank you.
Okay. I'm so happy for you. So, yesterday, what about you? The you before Pampe and the you now. What's the difference? How would you describe the you before and you now?
The me before, like I mentioned earlier, I am an introvert. Like I still am, right? But
Yeah.
and all my life I've always worked remotely because I've been
Aw.
working since my undergraduate years. So I've been working remotely. This is the first time I'm actually working on site, fully on
Brought
site.
you out of your comfort zone. Okay,
Thank you.
that's good to know.
So and so far so good. I've been enjoying. As a matter of fact, I don't really think I want to go back to working fully remote. Hybrid at most, because I still like
Yeah.
to. I would still like to work from home some days, right?
Yes.
But the me 6 months ago wouldn't even be here in front of camera and talking. There's no way. You would never catch me doing something like that. So I think that's like a big difference for me.
Okay, I mean that's great.
Yeah.
It's good to know that the extroverted nature of Pampe rubbed off. Like, okay, that's good to know. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're on your path to be. She's on her path to being an extrovert, and
I don't think so.
I don't think
I
so.
don't
I
think
want
so.
to be one.
please
But
try
I don't
it.
have a choice.
But
for
like
me.
I can network better, speak to
Yeah,
people
yeah,
now. Like I can put myself
exactly.
out there now compared to the past.
Exactly.
That's like the only
And
difference.
for
But I'm
me,
still an introvert.
take decisions without emotions. Of course, I'm a HR department.
Princess,
Yeah, me.
I know you cannot be this. You can't be an introvert.
Seriously?
You also want to be an. All right, okay.
So let me tell you what my life is at home. I close from work and I go home and I watch animes
Wow.
till
Watch
10
K
p.m.
K-dramas, C dramas.
Till 10 p.m. and then
You sleep.
I sleep. I cancel dates for Demon Slayer.
Interesting.
Define me.
Call introverted.
Introverts.
Introverted. behavior.
Guys, do you believe that? If do you believe that she's an introvert?
Well,
Judging
for
from
me,
her appearance,
I don't.
right?
Okay, for
Don't
me,
judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, okay, I wouldn't say judge a book by its cover.
Okay.
So Princess is very very outspoken. So
Okay.
she is bold. So I feel like we all have different personalities of
Mm.
how we behave and how we interact with people outside, and also how we behave when we are inside. So
Mm.
I know, I don't just feel, because I've experienced her.
Princess got herself a lawyer.
She
defend.
is bold. She's a very
Yeah.
bold person. She's outspoken, and I'm not sure, she's really not scared. She talks to you and she passed a message. So I don't think that might maybe take away the fact that she's
She's still an
introvert.
introvert,
But
right?
when she's outside, she is outspoken. But then I'll give her, I'll give it to her. I'll give it to her. She's quite bold. Yeah.
Hi guys.
I'll give it to her.
Okay.
This is it.
Okay.
There's no boldness, no atom of boldness in
Yeah, I actually know. I know
have a
she's still
fear
like scared.
of rejection. So I try to force myself to make my points before they can reject me. So let me reject them first. before
Okay,
they
okay,
reject
okay,
me.
okay. Can I please say something
Okay,
as
so
regards
okay,
that?
we are now analyzing.
No,
Princess.
we are not analyzing
Okay.
Princess. So she said something. She
Okay.
said she has to force herself. So now you don't need to force yourself. I'm just being you comes with who you are. Yes, sometimes you have to, what's the word? You have to take some certain steps so that people can see you. But who you are is just who you are. So if you've not mentioned that you force yourself, personally, I might never know that that is a part of you, and that is an, what's the word? That is a part of you nobody knows. So I feel we all have our fears. So instead of using forcing yourself, I'll just say it's just one of your fears,
Mm,
which is rejection. Nobody likes to be rejected.
Exactly.
But then I feel like this is who you are. You are bold, and just keep being you. Let your fears remain your fears,
Okay.
and one day you fight it and you become a better person. So
So,
thank
I
you.
feel so proud of this. I mean,
Yeah.
this we've been. This is PalmPay for you. She works with human resources. She's not just taking care of our physical needs, like
Emotional
she
needs.
takes care of our. This is what we shape when it comes to human resource, and I mean, these are women, outspoken, bold women. That's what we do here in PalmPay. So please, guys, just be on the lookout. Encourage someone. I mean, we will come again with this program, and I want to believe that some of you will get in, and let's shape you the PalmPay way. All right. So let me go to the final question.
Okay.
Final question.
Why are you looking at me?
I was supposed to answer mine. Like,
Yeah, you were supposed to, but then we
It
spent a
became an
whole lot of time
interactive
analyzing.
session. Yeah, it
So
became
okay,
move on.
Thank
let's
you.
quickly wrap up. I want to believe a lot of people are waiting out there. So one final question: what does being a purple woman mean to you year to day? What does it mean?
That's a big question.
It's a big question. I know that.
One word:
Okay.
opportunity. The opportunity that you may never get in your life, you get it as a purple woman. As a software engineer, if I had put my name out there or applied to be a software engineer in PalmPay with the knowledge that I had in the past, like with my career and the kind of jobs I've worked, right, as a software engineer, I might not necessarily get selected to work here in PalmPay. And also because I am a woman, sometimes you apply to jobs and they be like, in this kind of field, this is supposed to be like a male-centered. As a matter of fact, I'm the only female in my team. Yes. So there's this prejudice that she probably doesn't know what she's doing.
Okay.
So I'll most likely go for a man. Probably knows, especially if you now look a certain way, you dress up a certain way. There's this prejudice that this one probably is interested in being, I don't know what's the word,
Being a lady.
being a lady, basically, right? So I feel like purple woman, it is going to get you that opportunity that you might never get in a lifetime, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Being a purple woman is all about opportunity.
Yeah.
And that was what we had in mind when we introduced this initiative to, grow. Let's have more techs in the industry. Let's, empower women to, get into the tech industry. So what about you?
For me, the Purple Woman program, I would say it's eye-opening. Let me use the word eye-opening. So and I'm also grateful to PalmPay for this opportunity, bringing it out there. I didn't know there was a Purple Woman 1.0, but I am so grateful. As she rightly said, this is an opportunity given to us that some of us don't know we have a lot of potentials in us that just needs to be tapped. That just needs to be tapped. So it is eye opening because this is me, spotlight speaking, and I even sound more HR than I actually think I would have been 6 months ago. Maybe yes, I've always been outspoken. Maybe I've always been with people to talk to them, but
Mhm.
now with HR, it is eye opening. It has reshaped me, molded me. And as I said, and I'll say again, being in the HR team, you need not emotions. You have to do what is right for the people and best for the business. So regardless of how you feel, regardless of how you might see things as a human being or just who you are, there are always different perspectives to life. There are always different angles to things. So yes, again, the Purple Woman initiative or program rather, it has been an eye-opening and a great opportunity for me. And I say a very big thank you to
To
PalmPay.
PalmPay.
Okay. So, Chiamaka, what about you? What does
Alright.
being a purple woman mean for you?
Back
Okay. I
So,
prefer to an introvert. Okay.
I'm right. I have to be friendly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm actually going to say something different from what
Okay.
everybody. It looks like everyone has gotten their stuff together. So, being a purple woman to me, it was a means of getting my life together. I was doing well before I came here, but to just like fishing in the ocean with a broken basket.
Like a
You
direction.
understand, right?
Mm.
No matter how many fishes you catch and you put it in the basket
Keep
and
pulling
it
off.
just
Also.
you understand. So this was a means of me. It was like a direction
Mhm.
towards something I've always wanted to do, but didn't have
An
the
opportunity.
courage. I had opportunities,
Okay.
but I didn't just have the interest or the courage to do it.
Okay.
And even before I submitted my
Application.
application for the purple, it took me days, weeks, no weeks, not even days. Everybody was calling me that it's ending tomorrow. I'm going to submit it. And then I went to submit it, and I kept asking myself, "Can you do this? Can you do this?" And I am glad that I
You
did
did.
this because right now I am seeing the path and there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Glad to know
Okay,
that.
okay. So I'm so happy for my ladies. I'm so happy for all of you, not just those of you here in the studio, but even those of you. I mean,
Not in the
there are 10 of
studio.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm so happy for each and every one of you. I'm happy for your growth. I'm happy for the ambition that you now have. I mean, from the you then to
To
you
the me
now.
now.
And I'm happy for the direction.
Yeah.
I mean, you now have a plan. That's something to be happy about. I remember you mentioned that the skill is still there with you.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not going anywhere.
it's not going anywhere. Everything you've learned, they're still part of you. They're
Right.
still going to be there with you. So I also love the one you said where you're growing
Yeah.
in terms of you've started doing all the necessary programs. You can see a path
Yeah.
for yourself in human resource, and then you can already see the light.
Yeah.
So it's good to know that we've shaped you, we've molded you to the person that you are now, and I'm so happy for you guys. I'm so happy for what you've achieved. And it's good to have you guys here in the studio telling your story. And I know a lot of you, I see all the amazing women, the excellence, oh, exciting. I see all the comments, guys. And it's really awesome to know that you're listening. Is really awesome to know that you're part of what we are doing. I can see DC Kenny Gold, Purple Woman giving life a meaning. Yes. I can see Adeji underscore 93, Pampe best among others. That is us. Okay, there's also we are on the lookout. Please be on the lookout. I can see Purple Woman, opportunity, Purple Woman, eye opening. All right. I love the comments. I love the fact that, I mean, if not for anything, you've learned something from their journey. I mean, these are things that you can apply in your daily life. So thank you so much for making our time to be part of what we're doing here. And before we wrap it up, don't forget that the hustle grant is still ongoing. You've submitted your entries. Now it's time for you to canvass for that vote. You need to get yourself that money. I mean, you saw when we celebrated the winners from the previous one, we did 4 winners, and I remember last week they joined us live to tell their story and all that. So please, guys, make sure you canvass for your vote. That money can go a long way to boosting your business. And for the lucky wish, we already have some of our winners. So be on the lookout. You're going to see them celebrate their win. And for you out there, make sure you continue to enter for any of the wish that you want for yourself, so that you can stand a chance to win.
iPhone 17.
Yeah, so many things to be won, the MacBook and all that. There are so many things to be won. So make sure you enter for each and every one of them. Having said that, here's one thing for you to note. So you might not see me or PalmPay. We might not go live. We won't be going live next week. But don't worry. Whenever we want to go live, we are going to let you know. So if you're not following us, now is the right time for you to follow us. It is PalmPayapp.ng on Facebook, PalmPayapp_ng on Instagram. It is PalmPay_ng on TikTok and on X. So make sure you're following us. Turn on your notifications so that whenever we drop something, you will know. All right, having said that, okay, guys.
I want to remind you to don't love your job your love.
Guys, don't mind her. I think we've had so much fun here.
Yeah, so
I mean,
much.
it's been a wonderful time for me, and I want to believe for all these ladies. So guys, make sure you continue using PalmPay. Let's not keep you longer than we should. So have fun. Drum roll.
Hi. Thank you for watching.
So bye from each and every one of us.
Yeah.
Money way no delay. Transactions we go last. One day the shop will well. Say yes to more today. No wahala, no stress. One baby way. One baby, oh. Say yes to more. One baby, oh. Say yes to more. We dey live better life. No more hustle, no more strife. One pay with the vibe. Now so we dey survive. Quick, bills dey clear like breeze. Buy airtime, no tricks. PalmPay with it please. PalmPay the bill. Say yes to more. PalmPay the bill. Say yes to more. Recharge data quick. Bills dey clear like breeze. Buy airtime, no tricks. PalmPay with it please. PalmPay the bill.